All right, class, welcome to the sixth and final video in this essay assignment. Hold in there, you're almost done, all right? You have one more paragraph to write, and it is the conclusion paragraph or concluding paragraph. Now, this is the document you have, so make sure you open this up so you can work right alongside as we go through this document together. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to start with a nice transition. Remember, you just had your intro paragraph to start, and then your body paragraphs, and now you're going to bring everything to a nice ending here in the transition. So what you need to do is you got to transition into the paragraph. Good options would be in conclusion, or so, as one can see, or to conclude. Either one of these or anything of your own choice could work. I'm picking in conclusion. I think that's nice, it's solid, you won't lose any points if you copy this one. All right, so that one's fine to use. Then the next step is to restate your thesis. Your thesis was the last sentence in your first paragraph, and now it's going to be the first sentence in your last paragraph. All right, so that's what you want to do right now is restate your thesis. So wherever your thesis is, you go find it, copy and paste it right here. So here's mine. Only the strong can survive difficult missions. All right, so again, remember, this is just kind of note-taking, putting things together. All right, so once you have your transition and you've restated your thesis, you're going to go on to the next one, which is to summarize your main point. All right, now this is the main point that was in your body paragraph. All right, let's say if my body paragraphs talked about Farah Ahmedi, all right, I might say something like this. Well, Farah Ahmedi stayed strong during the worst scenario possible. All right, and I know I want to change this a little later, but right now that's just kind of the idea that I have for this sentence. All right, Farah Ahmedi stayed strong through the worst scenario possible. Now, by the way, make sure you are spelling her name right. That will mark you down on spelling if her name is spelled wrong. All right, next is the very, very ending, the last sentence in your concluding paragraph. It is my favorite because it is a powerful ending where you get to drop the mic. I'm out. Peace. Later. However you want to say it, is that you're going to leave the reader with a boom, powerful, whoa, that was totally awesome. I should give the student a good grade. Something like that. All right. So what I chose, get ready for it. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. That's pretty awesome, right? You know, it has to do with my thesis statement being strong. Farah Ahmedi, she was strong, but she really had to master herself. Man, that's true power. That is an awesome, awesome statement. Man, Mr. Mascio is smart for making that up. Okay, Mr. Mascio didn't make that up. He actually stole it from this guy right here, Lao Tzu. All right, he's a great Asian philosopher. All right, so mastering others is strength, mastering yourself is true power. Now, using somebody else's quote isn't necessarily wrong if you quote it. All right, if you don't quote it, just say that it's yours. Mr. Massey will go, wow, that was smarter than this student usually is. Let me Google search this quote and see if it's actually theirs or not. All right, so it is fine to just go ahead and quote them. All right, and I'll show you that here when we take everything down into step 2, composing sentences. So notice that right here, number 1, I put my transition and my thesis together in a strong sentence. In conclusion, only the strong can survive difficult missions. Didn't really change anything for my notes up here, and that's all right. It's a strong sentence. Next, right here, number 2. Farah Ahmedi stayed strong through loss of limb, loss of family, and an impossible journey. I thought that was a better way than how I set it up here. This was just kind of my notes, but when I changed it down here, I decided to make it a little stronger, a little bit more dramatic and interesting. Then finally, my mic drop, the last sentence. How I phrased it, because this is a quote from somebody else, I quoted him, Lao Tzu was right when he said, mastering others is strength, mastering yourself is true power. And then that's it. I'm done. All you got to do next is put all these sentences into a nice little paragraph, and you're done. Your concluding paragraph can just be 3 sentences long. Your other paragraphs were 8. This one can just be 3 sentences long. You don't need to repeat everything you said before. 3 powerful sentences. Your thesis statement, something tying it in or summarizing the main point of your whole essay, and then a powerful mic dropping moment. So I want to make sure that all of you guys know that your essay must be here, all right? The informative essay final that is listed on your Google Classroom, right? It should be at the very, very top of the page, if not underneath the post of this video. All right, this is where you need to put in your final essay, and you need to make sure you click Turn In. Heads up, mine looks a little different from yours because I'm the teacher, all right? But the informative essay, this is where you need to turn in all 3 of your final paragraphs, right here into this assignment that is posted right here. If it is not there, if it is on some of the other ones, if it's on maybe, let's say, your introductory paragraph only, and it's just on your body paragraphs, or maybe just on the conclusion, it won't count. Those are just places for you to do the work. Right? Just like math, you got to show your work on one paper, but I just want your answer on this paper or in this document. All right, make sure you turn it in, and remember, it's got to look like this. All right. Just like this, where you have your name, period, date, give it a cool title, and then these words should be replaced by your words. All right, this is about how long it should be. All right, so make sure it looks like this. Extra XP for those who are able to make it look just like this. All right, now notice up here, Times New Roman is the font I'm in, and the font size is 12. All right, highlight it all. You go up there, you can change it. Whatever font you wrote it in, see that looks different. Go up here, click Find Times New Roman, change it, make sure it's 12-point font, add in your own title, and then up here in the corner, there'll be a nice button that says Turn In. Make sure you hit Turn In, and you're done. This is due tonight, or well, Friday night, depending on whenever you watch this. Friday night at midnight. Make sure you hit Turn In, and that's it. Have a great weekend, guys.